Hello everyone, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your daily read and it is for Wednesday the 13th of May 2020 for all signs. So as always, it may or may not resonate with you. You decide what resonates. So I'm going to pull a reading card to start the reading. What do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? What is the message that people need to hear? We have time to say goodbye. Something is about to end, for now. Might resonate with some of you. What do we have, angel, spirits, guides? What is the message that people need to hear? Wednesday the 13th, and it can resonate a few days either side. We have no need to worry, and the answer is yes. Whatever you've been asking the universe for, if you've been asking confirmation, maybe about ending something, walking away from something, wondering if something was the right decision or the right thing for you to experience, the message is absolutely yes. Was this right for me? Am I going to be okay? There's no need to worry. The answer is yes. Isn't that beautiful? And I feel it's to do with some ending. Some of you might feel like you're in limbo. Let's see what we get with the cards. What do we have, angel, spirits, guides? What is the message, please? This is the Tarot Grand Lux by Marchetti. You know how I like the Marchetti by now. So, what do we have for Wednesday the 13th of May 2020? What is the message people need to hear? We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Devil. And I'm shuffling, so by all means fast forward to the beginning of the reading if you wish to. Sometimes I shuffle, sometimes and let the cards fall out. Sometimes I choose. I do whatever I'm guided to do, really. So occasionally, you know, the shuffle does take longer. What do we have, please, angel, spirits, guides? Message for all signs. Thank you. Page of Wands. Nice. Okay. King of Swords. Seven of Swords. What else do we have, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to leave those there together because I'm going to turn over the bottom of the deck, which is the Chariot. And we have two victory cards here. I feel for some of you there has been an ending. Now, the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords could be a relationship. We have Aries and Aquarius specifically here, so that could resonate for some of you, obviously. And it might well be the breakup of a relationship. It might well be the breakup of these two people. As energies, the King of Swords is somebody who allows himself to see the big perspective, to get perspective in a situation, to have a vision, to see a way forward. And certainly you see the way forward when you're in your power. That is what the Queen of Wands tells us. She is somebody who represents somebody who is in their power. It's almost kind of like when you're not in your power, that's when you find it difficult to move forward. I can feel that in this energy. You know, there's an element of self-sabotage when you feel powerless in a situation. If there has been an ending, whether it's been the ending of a relationship or the ending of a job or business or career, or where there's big change going on in your career front here, because it's time to say goodbye for now. So it might well be that everything's not completely finished right now for some of you. Whatever this is, this is about being in your power, taking control, taking the lead by trusting your intuition in order to understand how to make decisions, choices, see the big picture in a situation. There could have been some dealings with the law as well. I will put that out there too. Law, legal systems. We've got the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Now, like I said, this can sometimes be when we feel powerless in a situation. That's when we keep ourselves stuck. There's an element of self-sabotage with the Seven of Swords. But what I will say is, whatever this ending is, this can also be someone who this is about unhealthy relationships. That can be in any front, whether it's in terms of business, whether it's in terms of personal relationships, friendships, wider family. This is an unhealthy relationship or an association where somebody almost feels like they're in control, they're calling the shots. And I do feel for some of you there has been some deception, lack of truth here. Yeah, I don't feel they've had your best interests at heart, put it that way. Whatever this devil was, this can link with our ego as well. It can represent somebody who is egotistical. It can represent somebody who is a manipulator. It can, certainly with these two cards, having their own agenda. It's not a nice energy with the Seven of Swords. But the good news is that certainly with that King of Swords energy, you need to give some serious thought in terms of breaking free of this situation now and focusing on what is going to bring you growth, allow you to move forward. This is all about getting perspective. This is also a card of victory over whatever this was. So I do feel this is some kind of relationship that has gone sour and you are seeing the truth of the situation. There could have been some truths that have come to light here. And it's been hard to move on from that. You could have been really hurt emotionally by some truths about how somebody behaved and acted that didn't have your best interests at heart. But I do think with that eagle, you're being guided towards a new beginning now. And that's why I feel that there is a time to say goodbye here. Because this is the divine nudge saying it's time to move forward. And you know what? When the Page of Wands appears, which is a card of good news, new opportunity, new connection in your life, there is new growth here, but it's about taking action on a new path. But this can also be some good news wants to come into your life, but you need to take action towards it. Sometimes this, and generally when this card is reversed, can mean missed opportunities. It can also be, when it's reversed, it's been emotionally difficult to move on in a situation. Very, very difficult. It can link with depression, stress, upset, being really trapped in that stagnant energy. Not being able to see a way forward with your emotions to move on from whatever this energy was. I do feel now is the time to take action on a new path. And like I said, there could be some opportunity coming into you. There's two cards of victory here, the Ace of Swords, which is linking to a new beginning, and the Chariot, which is a victory. But the Chariot is a victory first and foremost over our internal energy. Now, it is a card of Cancer, which is linked to our home, family, in some way. So I do feel maybe that this is an element or a reading to do with family relationships of some kind, where maybe the situation is you might have felt you've lost your power in a situation. You might have felt that you have been deceived. There's been a lack of truth. Somebody has their own agenda. This is overcoming your own internal boundaries, limitations, to move forward in your external environment to victory. We all have our own blocks. We all have our own reservations, our own self-sabotage mechanisms, and the Chariot is a wonderful energy of overcoming that in an internal space in order to move forward to victory in our external environment. And remember, the Chariot always leaves a village, a place behind. They move on from what's gone, but we start moving on. The journey starts. The message of the Chariot is the journey starts from within, because that affects how you move forward to victory in your external environment. Whatever this is the fact that you will overcome a challenge. But it's almost kind of like you need to liberate yourself from, I mean, this could be an addictive relationship, somebody who is very difficult to break free of, somebody who you are just drawn to, you know. And this is about seeing the big picture, seeing the way forward. We have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords here as well, which is all about seeing the way forward. And interestingly enough, you know, these two cards don't have emotion in them. They don't have they don't have the cups in them. So I do feel for some of you that if this is a relationship that has no emotion left, or it might well be a relationship that has caused emotional upset. But I do think now is the time to move forward. It's almost kind of like your own emotions, your own internal energy is stopping you from moving forward to what this Page of Wands is wanting to bring into you now. Opportunity, new connections, good news, new growth, new beginnings, beginnings of change. And the Chariot here is here to say this is where you need to overcome your own internal limitations here to move forward in your external environment and overcome this challenging situation. But I do feel for some of you, this is where something is drawing to a close, and something new, which is hard won, is waiting for you to take action towards it. I think there's liberation in that Ace of Swords. I think it can be a card of breakthroughs. It can be a card of realization and the truth setting you free. I'm going to pull a card to finish off the reading. What do we have, please, angel spirits, guides? Final message for the reading for today. Yeah, we have acceptance. Embrace who you are. And we have the golden unicorn. Ascension. Awaken to your soul's potential. So I do feel, I mean, this is also about coming into your power again, taking control of a situation. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful day for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.